Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from a hero that is quickly becoming one of my favorites in this meta, and that is Blackthorn, a hero who simply gives you 2 blood gems every time you push the level up button. Doesn't seem like a lot, right? But in a meta dictated by a lot of games going 3-on-3, and most games quickly power leveling up to 5 and or 6, a hero that gives you consistent ability to stabilize the mid game, and then take an advantage of one of the better tribes in the game, which is Kibler right now, and then dump those stats on the board, really just allows you to be super stable. And if you can leverage that to go to 6 in a meta where there are so many blowout conditions on 6, you get the early Dark Gaze, you get the Fellbats, you get the scaling lines there, or you just go all in on standalone minions like Leroy and Mantids and Sephins and whatnot. You can usually find a direction. As long as you can live on 6 for say 3 turns, you can usually find a way to be competitive for first place. Just getting there and being at 30 plus health is all you can really ask for in a hero. All right, enjoy. I do like this. Am I taking a green thumb with no death rattles on the board? I feel like I'm leveling next turn. I could just level right now. This may just be level right now. I have the gold in the form of the gambler. We know we're fighting Eudora. If I use a blood gem, we're probably fine for the turn. Green Thumb's a good card, but we don't have that many death rattles in this lobby. So how much am I getting out of it? Like, our best bet is next turn we get 1 proc. Just very awkward to play here. And I think I'd rather just play for 4 stars. Now what are we dealing with here? Eudora on 3 on turn 5, 1 dig left, so it's Reform Curve Eudora. So we expect 4 minions on the board, all Tavern 1. We should be able to win this round doing this. Would you look at that? 4 Tavern 1 minions on the board on turn 5. It's almost like it's predictable. Crazy. Awkward, but I guess. We're gonna take a couple Murlocs. Amalgam or Tad or Rockpool pair. I like Tad. Swamp Striker pair. I mean, it could be Elemental and level next turn. Like, I'm using one here and I'm using one here. We are relatively strong for turn 6. If we take Elemental, we level next turn, we can sell to buy something from the shop. Costs us... and then we'd have 7 minions on the board. Alternatively, we could just sell the Primal Fin or the Rock Pool and do it. And you'd only have 6 minions on the board, but at least you'd have the buff from the Rock Pool. This thing is a 4-2 buff and a 2-3 body. Like the gold. Yeah, in a surprise move today, Blizzard announced the announcement of an announcement. Whoa, that is a big minion. Oh, blood gem thing. Nice. We got him. But in a surprise announcement, they announced the announcement of an announcement that Lobby Legends this weekend will include a discussion, or at least like mention of what's upcoming in the patch, or a new patch. I see. I want that Hydra. And I want this necrolyte to swap stats on this Hydra. And I wanna do that all. On the other hand, I kind of also like taking the Reef Explorer. So, Reef Explorer first. We have 3 tribes that we can get. I mean, that is a casual hogger. I have a time turner. Are you putting Harry Potter references in my chat? Are you doing nerd stuff again? Is this where the nerds go? I'm a huge nerd. I'm not shaving. How did you know Time Turner was Harry Potter, Bofur? How did you know? You could triple sell for something. No, right? We're going to freeze the board anyway. We're not stronger with a 2/4 Hydra on the board. But we can casually take, what is that? 16/16 buff onto a Hydra next turn. Yeah, that'll do for the middle of the game. We also could choose to power level if we chose not to do that, but I don't think we're ever going to do that. Straight to 6 does make some level of sense. Unless we got, like, somebody abandoned and we got a ghost round, I don't think we'd ever do that. But we have a lot of gold here. 5 gold, so we could take all of that. I like your pupper. What a coincidence. I like my pupper. Me too. But for real, she kinda cute though. Nearly scammed. She has a habit of moving at the moment, unfortunately. Or fortunately is probably... Let's rephrase that one. She has a habit of moving. So she's not on camera, but it's a good thing she's alive. Okay, Bobby. There's the Baron I was supposed to get previous game. I see. She has a very expressive face. Let's see after this round. Interesting on like all of the cards, aren't they? I kind of just want to pick this up. Bofur, you committed resources and you could have potentially had a mama bear. Can you show us tier list for top 1%? Maybe at a later point? Know me! My god, man. What are these cards? There are so many good things. But none of them synergize with what we're putting on the board. We're gonna level next turn most of the time. He's showing elementals. It's a no mech lobby. We probably shouldn't play around Taunt Divine Shield. You do have a little bit of an argument for like playing around Cleave position 2 so you can get through a taunt, but early in the game usually isn't really that big of a portion of the decision making here. I see. I see. For consideration, I should say. That like taunts are just as big as other minions on the board. You don't tend to have a lot of sacrificial lamb type slots on the board. So just getting the cleave off first kills a lot of shit. Okay. I guess. Guess we're just not gonna do anything, huh? Huh. Honestly, minions are overrated. Just overrated. Minion, nothing like a good minion comp. Not gonna lie. A little bit of good minion comp in your game. What do you have going for you, Bofur? We got stuff. There's some stats there. Alright, let's get that puppy fit. Here's your puppy. You win. And we're kind of at that stage of the game. We're on 6. We're going to pick up Leroy. We're going to look for Eliza. We're going to look for Agamagan. We're going to look for another Charlie. We're going to look for Dark Gaze, whatever it might be. But the amount of time that we have in this game, it's just not that high. That all we really have is stats. And stats don't last very long. Pretty good hits. Pretty acceptable. We want a coin flip. What's the dog doing? Em, what are you doing? You caused this. You asked the question. This is on you. He's like, what the fuck? What did I do? Em, what are you doing? I don't know. You ever do Lifang? Nah, not this stage. We're just looking for things that round out our board strength. Like a Sephin would be a playable card. Murkai. Not leaving this on the board ever, so like... Meh. Ghoul. Meh. Zap. Like, those are the kind of cards we want. Couple extra stats on the board. Mithrax with 4 tribes. The 12/12. Could play an Argus as well. I mean, we can do the Dark Gaze Elder, but it feels too late considering where we are in this game. We could just take the Coiler and be stronger now. If we have the Hogger already, it's better after like 1 turn. Kind of hard not to do that. Wind Fury in the Cleave or Cleave in the Wind Fury. Wind Fury in the Cleave against the Beast board. Tempo feels good. Yeah, I kind of like it too, but there's not that much tempo either. Basically making an argument for 2 random death rattles on the board are better to you than having the ability to get like a 15/15 next turn. A lot of stats going to Bristleback Knight, and then we can always necrolyte it off onto another big minion. Yeah, our health total doesn't really factor into my thought process here. The health total gives us enough time to be like, we won't die doing this. But we also don't win the lobby no matter how much time we get. Because somebody is going to hit, and their line is just going to be way better scaling than what we can do in this one. Because we just don't have anything going for us, right? Like, it takes a lot of time to really build up stats. And we're not going to be turn 13 rolling around with a plus like 20/20 to the board and be like, damn, this is going to be great for later. That we pivot towards scam most of the time anyway. This is interesting. Okay, Dark Gaze Elder number 2 and Agam. I don't think it can ever really be Agam, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense here. How long are we viewing this game as? Are we just picking this up for the potential triple? It doesn't proc this turn. Like, maybe if we were fighting the Beast board, not the Murloc board, but I can't really drop Leroy here. Buy Hogger? Yeah, I don't know. Not sure why I'd drop Hogger yet. Get Gem Splitter as well, just get all the gems. Man, if only we had like 12 board spots. This comp would be great. Significantly weaker for the turn, dropping Hogger. I might do it with like the first gold next turn. But depending on whether or not this guy beats this guy, like Leroy is really shitty against this board. Like it's a very real chance that Leroy is the first thing that goes off of here. We use the Hogger to cycle efficiently, and then we drop out the Gem Splitter or a Ground Shaker or the Charlie. And cycle through that slot. Or we get a Golden Dark Gaze, or like we get a Mantid or whatever next turn. It changes our play. But for right now, we don't have that much better of a position. I still like leading with Bristleback Knight, considering that most of the time they taunt up little things. Alright, this isn't that big yet. And that was a great first hit. That was splendid. Our RNG has come home. Holy fuck. Those hits, though. What happened? There's the Mantid. What we're talking about. Alright, now it's just gonna be Hogger, right? I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go through here. Nope. Yeah, I should get out here. I should have done that before. Look at that exact gold. Go, spell power on the board, or damage on the board. Okay. Want to lead with Leroy now in the cleave. There's 2 adapts, about a coin flip to get poison here, about whatever it is, 45% or so. Or get taunt here. So like this positioning is best if it gets taunt. 100% if we get poison, believe it or not. Did you get your tea? Hell yeah, I got my tea. Sip, sip, sip. Yo, Spurdu, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Yo, appreciate the support, dude. That cute little squirrel mug. Oh, that's what M's looking at. M, what is this? You see this? What is it? Nah, she doesn't know what it looks like. Squirrel mug. She loves chasing squirrels. This one is not. That is not enough. But yeah, 35 health, turn 12, 1 person alive. These kind of lines feel good. Blackthorn has felt very solid recently. Nerd Blaster did 30 to somebody. Could just be a zap, to be fair. What happens when she catches him? She doesn't. She's not fast. What happens when she catches him? No chance of that. No, that's not M. She'll trot along after them like they're, I don't know, happy forest critters. Yo, we won a game. We did it. We just leveled to the moon. Definitely didn't need to really play that last turn into, or last two turns into scaling, but apparently nobody hit anything this game and we just win by default. Some games are just tempo. Crazy.